You don't need a better life to feel better. You need 10 seconds. Right now, you could flip your mood completely. No music, no motivation, no waiting, just one switch. And the scary part? Some people already know how to do this. They use it before high-stakes meetings, before competitions, before life-changing decisions. Same problems as you, same stress, but they don't stay stuck. They reset, instantly. What do they know that you don't? Because by the end of this, you'll be able to force your brain to feel better on command. Not later, not tomorrow. Right now. Chapter 1. Your brain is lying to you. You think your emotions are reactions. Something happens, then you feel something. Wrong. Your brain is not reacting, it's predicting. Lisa Feldman Barrett, neuroscientist, proved this. Your brain constantly guesses what you should feel next based on patterns. You're not sad because something bad happened. You're sad because your brain predicted sadness. That's a massive problem, because if your brain predicts wrong, you suffer for no reason. Think about it. You wake up tired. Brain says, today is going to suck. Now everything feels heavier. Emails feel annoying. Conversations feel draining. Nothing actually changed, just the prediction. Most people never question this. They trust the feeling. Idiot move. Elite performers don't trust feelings. They override them, because here's the truth. Emotions are not commands. They are suggestions. And suggestions can be rewritten. But here's the problem, though. You can't just think positive. That's useless advice, because your brain doesn't listen to words. It listens to signals. Which brings us to the real hack. Chapter 2, the 10-second override. There's a reason Navy SEALs, fighters, and therapists all use breath control. Because breath is the fastest way to control your nervous system. Andrew Huberman at Stanford explains this clearly. Your breath directly controls your state, not indirectly, directly. You don't calm down first, then breathe slower. You breathe slower, then you calm down. Reverse the chain. Here's the 10-second trick. Step 1. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Step 2. Take a second short inhale on top of it. Step 3. Slow exhale through your mouth. That's it. It's called the physiological sigh. 2 inhales, 1 long exhale. Do it twice, 10 seconds, and your brain starts shutting down stress signals instantly. Why? Because of carbon dioxide. When you're stressed, CO2 builds up. Your brain thinks you're in danger. The double inhale expands the lungs fully. The long exhale dumps CO2 fast. Your brain recalibrates. Stress signal gone. You didn't solve your problems. You changed your state. Massive difference. Most people try to fix their life to feel better. Elite performers fix their state first, then their life. But here's the thing though. Breathing alone isn't enough. You can calm your body and still feel mentally stuck. That's because there's a second layer. Chapter 3, the posture cheat code. Your body is not separate from your mind. It's the control panel. Amy Cuddy's research showed this. Posture changes hormone levels. Stand tall, testosterone rises. Cortisol drops, slouch, opposite happens. You feel worse instantly. But nobody uses this. Why? Because it feels too simple, so they ignore it. Average thinking. Here's the upgrade. Right after the breathing reset, change your posture aggressively. Not slightly, aggressively. Shoulders back. Chest open, head up. Look forward, not down. Hold it for 10 seconds. What happens? Your brain reads your body like data. Open posture equals safe, confident, in control. So it updates your emotional state. This is called bottom-up regulation. You're not thinking your way into happiness. You're signaling your way into it. And your brain obeys. Now combine both. Breath plus posture, 10 seconds. You just hacked your nervous system. But here's the problem though. You can feel better physically and still have negative thoughts looping. That's layer 3, chapter 4, attention hijacking. Your brain can only focus on one thing at a time, but it lies and tells you it's multitasking. It's not. It's rapidly switching, and whatever you focus on gets amplified. Focus on problems, you feel worse. Focus on something else, you shift state. So here's the final step of the 10-second trick. After breath and posture, you redirect attention, but not randomly, deliberately. Pick one of these, something you're grateful for, something you're looking forward to, or something funny, and force your brain to hold it, even if it feels fake, especially if it feels fake. Because here's the truth, your brain doesn't care if it's real or imagined. Same neural circuits. Olympic athletes visualize wins before they happen. Why? Because the brain encodes it as real experience. You can do the same. So now the full system looks like this. Double inhale, long exhale, posture reset, attention redirect, 10 seconds. State change, not motivation, not discipline, system. But here's the thing though, Most people will hear this and do nothing. They'll say, that's interesting. Then go back to scrolling, because the real problem isn't knowledge, it's application. So let me make this painfully clear. If you don't control your state controls you, and your life becomes a reaction. Bad mood leads to bad decisions, leads to worse results, leads to worse mood, loop. But if you install this 10-second reset, you break the loop instantly. You don't need a perfect life. You need control. And this gives it to you. Anywhere, before a meeting, before a conversation. When you feel anxious, when you feel low, 10 seconds, reset. But there's one more thing. Even if you master this, there's still a problem. Because what if your baseline is broken? What if you wake up already stressed, already tired, already negative? Then you're constantly resetting, instead of upgrading. That's why I made the next video. It breaks down how to rewire your brain so happiness becomes your default state. Not something you have to fight for every day. Watch it next.